What's up guys, and welcome back to part 3 of our playthrough of Ian Livingstone's Shadow of the Giants, the latest book in the Fighting Fantasy series. At the end of the last part, we finally found Marek Omyash, I think that's how you pronounce his name. That is the first sort of quest we were told to go and seek him out. So he has told us to go to some tombs from a Gorgon, right?
Let me check the notes.
Yeah, I'm thinking off the top of my head here. I think...
So we need to find some rust beetles.
That was it, yeah.
From the Gorgon's tomb in the Moonstone Hills.
Yeah, so those rust beetles are the only things that can help us take down the giants which were released from the crown in the Warlock's tomb. So what do we need to do next then? So
he's told us if we leave Hamelin by the eastern gate, and basically we're going to look for a Kodar stone.
A Kodar stone.
And the shadow in the mid-afternoon from this stone will highlight the cave we need to enter.
Yes.
Apparently.
There's 2 tombs apparently in front of a rock, and whichever one is in the shadow facing should be where the tomb of the Gorgon is. So I guess that's what we're doing today. So let's get right into it.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, you're going to like this.
Okay.
You feel very fortunate to have met Marek Omyash and learnt how to defeat the Iron Giants.
Nice.
Add 2 skill points.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no, luck points.
Oh, it's not the final.
Yeah, it's still good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Skill points are like supreme.
That was wishful thinking on my part. Inspired by the meeting, you hurry back down Dead End Alley and turn left at the Clockmakers to walk further up Hill Street.
Might need to check the map now again.
Turn to 103. What map?
The map of the city.
Oh yeah.
We might as well try and explore more of the city before we leave.
So where have we gone?
Which page was it?
Oh, I didn't write where the Clockmaker shop though. You hurry back down Dead End. Okay, so we're going back down this way.
Yeah. I think
it was
opposite.
It was on Hill Street, the Clockmaker's shop. So.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going there anyway.
Okay, so we only have one way to go anyway. So 103. When you get to the top of Hill Street, you see that it continues downhill all the way to a gated stone archway which leads out of the town. Most of the houses you see are in a poor state of repair. A door opens to the house with a small dirty window. I'm reading so long. A door opens to a house with small dirty windows on the right hand side of the street. An old lady appears at the doorway hunched over her walking stick. She is wearing a black scarf over her head and an old cardigan which is riddled with moth holes. As you walk past, she taps on her walking stick on the doorstep to get your attention and says in a frail voice, "Would you help an old lady move a cupboard? I'll give you a nice bowl of carrot soup for your trouble. If you want to help the old lady, turn to 179. If you'd rather ignore her and walk on, turn to 59.
This is a trap.
Highly likely a trap.
But she's offered us carrot soup.
Yeah. And we could do with some stamina, to be fair.
We have provisions. This is definitely a trap, but I still would go for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's better to fall into all the traps and learn what to do in case we do end up dying.
Yeah, let's go help this old lady.
So she's probably going to turn into a giant like snake woman from Harry Potter, but we'll soon see. So if you want to help the old lady, turn to 179. You still have the vampire sword.
Just about. You tried to get rid of it.
True, I thought its use had been all used up.
No. The old lady smiles and says, "Thank you, that is very kind of you. Do come in. It's the cupboard over there against the wall. Could you please move it over to the opposite wall? Whilst you're doing that, I'll warm up your soup." The old lady disappears through a doorway into the kitchen.
This one's very familiar to something in one of the other books.
Is it?
Yeah.
And goodly or badly?
Depends what you think is goodly. I remember a woman disappearing into a kitchen and then coming back with with poisoned food or something.
The old lady disappears through a hallway into the kitchen, leaving you to drag the heavy cupboard across the floor. Suddenly aware of somebody standing behind you, you turn around. Wearing the same clothes, the old lady has transformed into a young woman who is standing upright with an evil grin on her face.
I was getting the Shining vibes from that as soon as we walked into the building.
With her headscarf removed, you see that her hair is crawling with black spiders. She starts to laugh hysterically as the spiders crawl down her face, into her open mouth, and down her neck.
Oh, lovely.
She suddenly shakes her head rapidly from side to side, which sends the spiders flying everywhere, many of them landing on you. You have been tricked by a spider hag.
A spider hag. That's a combination.
If you possess and wish to drink spider oil, turn to 52. If you do not possess spider oil, turn to 1%.
Pretty sure we didn't buy
We
any spider
didn't
oil.
pick up this. We got wheelie water.
Wheelie water and orc throttle or something. Ooh,
Box snuttles.
that's not cool art.
Yeah, it is. But shame she's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Okay, 147.
Yeah,
we don't have
spider oil.
Oh no! What if they're poisonous spiders?
We might have something. I don't know. Let's see. The spiders start biting you all over, injecting their poison into your veins. Oh, fuck.
Are we dead?
Which makes you feel feverish and weak. Lose 2 skill points.
Did we just...
No, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
even get
didn't.
any, so that's even worse. Lose 2 skill points, roll 1 die, and reduce your stamina by that number rolled. If you are still alive, you must fight the spider hag who's brandishing 2 long knives. Okay, so do you want to make the stamina dice roll for how much we lose?
Oh, I'd love to. Is it
5
just one?
skill. Yes.
What?
That's alright. So,
I just made a note, don't move the old lady's cupboard.
yeah, or have spider oil. Well, let's see what happens when if we do fight it first. So just keep on that page. So we're losing
Ooh.
1 piece of stamina.
Should we eat some provisions? I feel like now would be a good time to eat a couple of provisions. We've got 9.
What
We're
will
probably
that
going to
take us
die
up to?
soon.
That'll take us too far. Should we just have the 1? That'll take us up to 16.
Yeah.
Let me just use lose these 2 skill points. Oh, great.
Oh, we're such a noob.
I know. Right, so let's have 1 provision, which takes us down to 8. And that gets us back up to 16 stamina points. Okay, and we are ready for battle.
Spider hag, spider hag. What can we use?
We've got a hag and we've got a spider.
Have we got a hag?
We have got a witch on there somewhere.
That looks sort of like a spider hag.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, look at her. She looks
Yeah,
like
she's
she's
got like 8.
around.
She's got 6 limbs. She's almost there.
She's
And
got
that's
5, I think.
That's us in the water.
Yeah,
No, she's resting on 1.
it's close enough anyway. Right, so enemy skill.
She's got 6. There's 1 there.
Oh, nice. Spider hag.
Spider hag has skill of 7
Okay.
and a stamina of 6.
Okay, so we gotta get real lucky here.
And it's just if you win, turn to 294.
Let's
She's
do
got 2 long knives.
Doesn't give us any any different in a battle, does it? So
Ready?
yeah, let's do it.
We've got a 5, 6, 7. Oh no! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 for us.
Just got 7. Oh no.
I'm assuming that's damage on us.
Yeah.
We are down to 14. This is not
We
good.
can do it.
We just need 3 attacks.
Oh, that's alright.
What's that?
14.
14. Oh shit, not bad.
15! What? All this for some carrot. I hope we still get that carrot soup.
I know. It might get us all of our stamina points back.
10.
10 for us, so let's hopefully get a 1 and a 1.
No.
We are doing terribly tonight. So
It will
far.
turn it around. We always turn it around. It's usually turning it from good to bad.
I'll roll.
6, 7, 8. Well, she's beating us.
Yeah, so that's another 2 stamina points off us.
I thought we only had 5 left then. Oh, you know what? She's gonna win.
Why?
She just is. What we're on? 5, 10, 14.
14 for us.
Yeah!
Finally, right. Down to 4.
Come on, 2 more of them, please.
Okay, our roll.
10. It's doable. No, it's not.
What are we on? 6.
6.
Oh no! Come on. Right, we're doomed, aren't we?
Well,
6, 7. We can only get 7. They're going to get a 9.
yeah, no, that's what I mean. But we're not doomed yet. We're still alive.
We might have to consume some. Well, that was our checkpoint. Is
consume
that
them
not the
mid-fight.
checkpoint where we start from anyway? We did die.
Oh, yeah, if we die, we can just not move the cupboard. I kind of want to see what you get if you win there.
Let's do it. 14?
12.
No, 12, yeah.
Ugh!
What were our stats on before we started fighting?
I don't know because I didn't write them down. They were 12.
12.
But that was when we
7.
lost.
Well, there's no other option anyway. If we go back to this checkpoint, we're going to end up in the same thing. We're just either going to have to go to into the room with her again or not. So maybe we should just avoid it next time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I roll
9.
9. So
We've got to get 2 2.
Oh,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
Redemption.
There's one last chance. I'll roll.
No way.
So 9. So that's the same again. We need to get 2 1s. Right, we're done for.
Okay,
So
so
are we dead?
yeah, we're dead.
Why?
That's it. First death.
See you later, guys.
Let's where's this witch at?
So let's.
Where's she at? Oh, it's gone back to the thingy again. Right, should we put stuff back to where it was?
Yeah.
So our skill was 7. I think our stamina was.
That's what it was before we used the provision, or should we just use the provision anyway, and keep it to 16?
Yeah, let's see your provision.
Yeah, and that's our skill is back to 7.
Didn't we have something else to do with our stamina? We rolled a dice and lost one. Didn't we? I rolled a dice for 1 stamina.
We were on 13.
So we'd be on 17 stamina. 7 skill,
Yeah.
17 stamina, 6 luck.
Yeah. So, and we gained the 2 luck points from leaving Yam's office anyway, or
Yeah.
Marek, whatever his name is.
Yam.
Yamish. I
I
don't know
like
his name.
Yam. Yam
Yeah.
is his new nickname.
Okay then, so we're gonna.
17 stamina.
Why 17?
Because I rolled 1 to deduct.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're keeping that luck roll.
Right, so let's go back then. So we died, come back, eaten a provision.
Mm-hmm.
Got our 2 luck points that we gained, and now we're going to go to 103 and go past the old lady.
Yeah, go past her. You might have some good loot, but I don't think we're quite equipped.
If you'd rather ignore her and walk on, turn to 59.
Why do you lose the 2 skill points? Is that if you don't have the spider oil, or is that just in general? Must be for not having the spider.
Must be for not having it.
Okay, so where are we?
Oh, did we lose it?
No, we lost it from the not having the spider oil, because then we had to fight her. Okay. What number is it?
59.
There is a small group of people at the end of the street who are heckling a long-haired man who is standing on a barrel. He has a weather-beaten face and a long beard and moustache, and a toothpick sticking out from the corner of his mouth. He is wearing animal skins and carries a long bow slung across his shoulders and a quiver of arrows on his belt. He is shouting at the crowd, trying to warn them that Hamlin is going to be attacked by iron giants. He looks exasperated and pleased with the crowd to listen to him, but the onlookers just heckle him even more. If you want to stop and speak to the man, turn to 190. If you want to leave Hamlin immediately, turn to 270. So here he is. This is the dude up here. He's standing on a barrel, getting stuff thrown at him and heckled. So
Should we chat to him?
yeah, why not?
You might be able to give us a hint.
190.
And the Iron Giants are coming, aren't they?
Yeah, but I'm hoping that if we talk to him that they don't turn up and kill us.
You move through the crowd to get closer to the man, who's getting more and more irritated. Listen to me, you fools. I've seen the Iron Giants with my own eyes. They're as tall as trees and as cruel as demons. They have destroyed Stonebridge, and now they are on their way to Hamelin. They might be slow, but they'll be here soon enough. The onlookers continue to laugh at the man, whose face is turning red out of frustration. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 304. If you are unlucky, turn to 165.
Here we go.
Yeah, just... What do you want? Deduct 1?
Oh, did I not have like something come up on the screen? Usually.
It does on the battle page.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we get rid of one luck point, and we got lucky. So
Turn to 304.
whilst listening to the man speak, you sense somebody's trying to open your backpack. You look around and see a young woman in a brown cloak run away up the hill. You decide it's not worth the effort to chase after her. The man on the barrel yells at the crowd, saying that he's had enough of their heckling. You're all going to get trampled on by gigantic feet, and you'll only have yourselves to blame, he bellows. He curses them and jumps down from the barrel, shaking his head and stomps off, muttering under his breath. If you still want to speak to him, turn to 83. If you want to leave Hamlin without further ado, turn to 270. We might as well speak to him, right?
What did they take from the backpack?
Trying to open your backpack. I don't think they took anything.
Oh, okay.
Have you killed anyone yet?
John.
No, John.
No, he actually died.
Yeah, if you missed it, we just fought a spider hag, and she killed us because we had 2 of our skill points removed. So we went back to the start of today's checkpoints,
which was literally 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
so.
we literally just went into the wrong room and died.
Okay, we'll chat this guy then. 83. You tap the man on the shoulder and tell him that you believe his story about the Iron Giants. I'm glad somebody believes me, he says, slowly calming down. I know I exaggerate when I talk about my adventures, but not today. I watched 4 Iron Giants flatten Stonebridge, and now they are headed this way, destroying everything in their path. I rode here as soon as I could to warn everybody, but nobody wants to know. Those fools are going to be sorry they didn't listen to me. Anyway, it's good to meet you. My name is Willard Honk, but you can call me Goose. Most of my friends do on account of my surname. It's hard to argue with that, and that's fine with me. I'm a ranger with a longbow and a long nose. I've been hunting, fishing, tracking, and scouting my whole life. What's your story? If you want to tell the ranger about your quest to take down the Iron Giants, turn to 249. If you do not want to tell him about your quest and leave Hamlin right away, turn to 270.
We might as well tell him, because he seems to want to take down the Giants himself anyway.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, let's go see what he's got to say about our story.
Unless he's like an undercover spy.
Load that save, yeah, it was literally a quick save, quick load within 2 minutes, because even if we did beat that hag, we would have had a skill score of 5.
Yeah, I've made a note for next time though. We should fight her, but
we need to get spider oil.
Why have I written snake oil for the spider lady?
How much of that drink have you had already?
Not much.
Hello, lovely people. What's up, Kernwa?
Hey,
hope you're doing well.
How's it going?
If you want to tell the ranger about your story, turn to 249. You tell Goose that you are shocked to hear that Stonebridge has been destroyed, and tell him everything that happened to you since the Iron Giants rose up outside the entrance of Firetop Mountain. You explain that you are now on a mission to find rust beetles in the Gorgon's tomb in the Moonstone Hills before facing the Iron Giants. His eyes widen at the mention of the Gorgon's tomb. Let me come with you. I'm the best archer in Alancia. You are going to need a ranger like me to help you find the tomb. If you want to invite Goose to join you on your quest, turn to 353. If you would rather politely refuse his offer and set off on your own, turn to 270.
Let's bring Goose, because we've got Trixie the genie, and we now have Goose.
What could an archer do for a Gorgon?
It's backup. It's cover.
Let's bring Goose
He
anyway.
might have some poison arrows or something.
Potentially, yeah. Or a mirror ammo.
Mirror ammo?
Mirror arrow. Okay, 353.
Goose and Trixie.
Who was the first guy? Is that a Chinese?
This is I don't know if you guys have seen Demon Slayer, but this is an Oscar in Peppa Pig form.
It's
the one true hero.
This dude here, in Peppa Pig style.
353.
And I have Ghostface in the shape of an ice cream on mine.
Not gonna have a clue where. He's not gonna have a clue what I'm on about.
I'm actually really enjoying this. Steve knows what he's doing. Yeah, this book is awesome so far, and it feels fresh. Like, I don't know, it feels like he's taken a long time off and sort of came back
Is
in.
that Ian's book?
Oh,
Right,
it is.
353.
It's got gin in it.
As if you could taste that. I literally put like a
taste.
gin can in each.
You can taste the gin in that. Well, you can taste the rhubarb.
Why? Wonderful! Let's shake on it, my friend. I won't let you down, Goose says cheerfully, thrusting his hand into yours. You leave Hamlin and head due south with Goose talking non-stop about the Iron Giants. It doesn't take long to reach the rocky foothills. You have hardly begun your climb when suddenly, without warning, a band of small, green-skinned creatures come running down the hill towards you, armed with spears.
Lizards or goblins?
God, they gotta be goblins. They are no more than a metre high and have large heads with long pointed ears. They are pixies and quickly have you surrounded. With a stern expression on his face, their leader steps forward to speak. We're the Pixie Hill Bandits. Give us all your gold, he says menacingly. If you want to hand over your gold to the pixies, turn to 30. If you want to draw your sword and fight them, turn to 321.
Should we give them the gold because we don't have any? Good evening, Steve. How you doing?
Hey,
Good to
Steve.
see you. Rhubarb vegetable. Rhubarb, something Australians use to keep kangaroos from damaging their coat.
Maybe we read that totally wrong. Thing is, right, so we can give the pixies all our gold, but we actually don't have any gold, so that's kind of cheating.
Not real.
If you want to, but we may gain something if we fight them.
John says kill them, so I think let's fight the pixies.
Should we?
Let's do it. Come on.
But we can technically get out of jail free here.
But if we succumb to them, we might not get anything good. If we kill them, we might be able to loot them, or they might get scared and hand us
They
something.
might fight us anyway.
It's a real thing. Rhubarb. What is a rhubarb? Sounds like a
Rhubarb.
No, a rhubarb. R-O-O. Bar.
Rhubarb vegetable, rhubarb. Something Australians use. Oh, is it actually like a crowbar for kangaroos?
We're assuming it's a crowbar. It's probably not. It's like specific crowbar, like shaped for a pouch and a kangaroo. It's got like a separate crowbar coming out the bottom of it.
If you want to draw your sword and fight them, turn to 321. Okay, let's go to the battle page.
Are you still reading this book, Stephen? Have you got any further than us?
Okay, what can we have for goblin? Oh, we've got goblin.
They weren't goblins, they were pixies.
Pixie.
Goblin is close enough, I think.
He looks kind of like I imagine him to look.
Yeah, basically, green skin, long ears, fur coat.
What a gentleman. Has he got a hand grenade in his... No, that's not...
Rhubarb, plural rhubarbs, Australia colloquial. A metal bar or framework of metal bars on the front of a vehicle.
Oh, it's attached to the vehicle.
I thought it was like an actual weapon that people
like
defend
they
themselves.
keep it by the fridge to take out when
I mean, it's probably illegal to attack a kangaroo with a crowbar, but I don't know. No, I'm working through Dracula by Jonathan Green. Oh, awesome. I think we might have to have a look at that.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it.
Who do you play as in that? Do you play as Jonathan Harker or something? 321 was it?
Yes.
Working on that backlog, yeah, we know you've got a huge backlog.
You're nearly there, Steve, nearly there.
Standing side by side with Goose, you draw your sword while he notches an arrow up to his bow. The pixies look nervously at each other and suddenly turn to run back up the hill. Goose bursts out laughing and mocks the cowardly pixies. Add 1 luck point.
What? So we don't even need to fight?
You decide not to waste any time chasing the pixies and carry on south with an incline gradually getting steeper as you climb into the Moonstone Hills. So we're going south to the Moonstone Hills. Where were we? We were in... Where's Hamlin on that map?
I think it's on there, but
Yeah,
it's basically... I think it's...
We don't have the map on this version.
I think it's northwest of... it's over there.
Yeah, so we're actually playing on the paperback version now because we don't want to ruin this one. So we have... The map isn't on this bit, the back of this version.
Hamlin is just north. It is on there. There we go. Hamlin is just north of the Moonstone.
You can even play as Dracula himself if you're like, oh, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah, that is OP.
You get to play as the Gary Oldman one with the pair of breasts for a head. Oh, right, okay. So, where was I?
Add 1 luck point.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. You decide not to waste any time chasing the pixies. You get to the Moonstone Hills. Ahead you see many large boulders which partly conceal a huge high-backed throne which has been made from slabs of roughly cut stone. It stands in the middle of a circle of stones which is filled with pebbles laid out symmetrically in a sunburst pattern. I'm not certain, but it looks like the throne of a stone golem. Goose says, walking around it. They say it gives power to those who dare sit on it. If you want to sit on the throne, turn to 339. If you want to keep on walking, turn to 11. Like, I feel like we're probably not equipped to sit
Should we sit on it?
on.
We've gained nothing. Oh no, we've gained a luck point.
Yeah, I've not put that in yet.
Are we pushing it by sitting on the throne?
Let me just read
I
it.
don't know Goose, and he's not certain. It's still kind of hot over here, like really hot. It is cooling down here now.
It's been quite warm in here today though, but we have been playing on our computers for a while, so.
They say it gives power to those who dare sit on it.
What's a sunburst pattern?
It's just like a
Spreading out.
sun.
Who dare sit on it?
Should we sit on it?
It says who dare sit on it, so I think we use our balls and sit on it.
Why are we using our balls?
Because we've got to dare to sit on it. If we dare to sit on it, then we were worthy.
Oh, okay.
It's like Thor's hammer, I think. Turn to 339.
Oh!
Keep that page just in case we die.
339?
Yeah.
Sit on it.
One.
You walk slowly across the circle of pebbles and sit down on the enormous stone seat. You feel a warm glow rising from the throne, which energizes you as it pulsates through your body. Add 1 skill point and 3 stamina points.
Oh, beautiful.
You stand up and oh.
What?
You stand up, and as you walk back across the circle of stones, you inadvertently sent one of the pebbles flying with your foot.
We're gonna have to. Oh, go on then.
Test your luck.
Don't sit on your balls. No, that's always a bad.
Well, that's what I thought you meant when you said use your balls.
Well, like in South
Like
Park.
to protect.
Right.
Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 140.
Right. So I think maybe if we break this circle, the stone golem's going to come to life and we have to fight.
Probably.
So let's roll for it.
Oh no, we're unlucky.
Keep that page. Well, let's see what happens.
Are we still deducting a luck point? Or are we waiting?
Deducting a luck point.
We've used our luck.
We got skill point, didn't we? Okay, yeah.
If you're unlucky, turn to 229. Oh no. Should I make a checkpoint?
Yes.
First checkpoint, have a drink.
Big drink. It's good. We're not supposed to say it's good, it's supposed to be a forfeit.
Yeah. It is a forfeit because it affects our decision making.
The pebble flies out of the stone circle and lands on a patch of scrubland, which triggers its magic trap. One of the nearby boulders is a sleeping monster. It stirs slowly into action, unfolding its massive stone limbs and rising up onto 2 gigantic stone legs. Its arms are even longer than its legs and end in 2 enormous stone fists with blunt knuckles which touch the ground. The monster's head is oddly small, with tiny eyes and a wide mouth full of chiseled stone teeth. You have woken a stone golem, which stomps forward to bludgeon you with its gargantuan fists. Goose lets loose an arrow at the monster, but it simply ricochets off his stone chest. If you have a warhammer, we could have had a warhammer somewhere.
Yeah, we could have bought it for a tenner.
Okay. Turn to 88 if you have the warhammer. If you do not have the warhammer, turn to 385. You might as well see it through.
Yeah. We might die here.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, we've got a skill 8 though, that's better than it was. Better than the 5 before the hag killed us.
The stone golem closes in on you with one of its gigantic fists raised in the air, ready to land a crushing blow. You draw your sword to defend yourself whilst Goose runs behind the monster to strike it in the back with its axe.
Not gonna work, is
But the axe bounces off in the same way as his arrow. Lose 1 luck point. You realise that edged weapons cause no damage to a stone golem. Your only option is to escape. But as you run away, the golem catches you with a glancing blow. Lose 3 stamina points.
Oh well.
So we lost... Oh, you're really down to 6 luck?
Yeah.
How does it go so fast?
We seem to gain it and lose it quite quickly in the slope.
Okay, we're not dead. 10 to 11.
Okay.
Oh, everything we just gained, we just lost.
No, we still got the skill points.
Yeah, true.
That is the most important part, I think. You push on into the hills with Goose keeping you entertained recounting his many adventures. The trek is thirsty and tiring work. Lose 2 stamina points. Occasionally, a bird of prey glides overhead, squawking loudly. At one point, Goose gets very excited when he sees a Pegasus high in the sky swoop down over you before flying off west. The hours pass and it is mid-afternoon by the time you finally arrive at the entrance of the 2 caves. There is a column of rock at least 4 meters high in front of the caves. You notice that the shadow cast by the standing stone column points towards the entrance to the cave on the right. Goose looks at you and says, "Which cave shall we enter? If you enter the cave on your left, turn to 216. If you want to enter the cave on your right, turn to 368.
Mid-afternoon, it was a shadow that it was on was the way we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go to the cave on the right and lose 2 stamina points.
Yes. My only thought is that the one on the left has got something in it, and we just go in there and get it, and then we just go into the other one, but it's not worth the risk.
It might be a trap.
Yeah, it's probably a death trap, so let me lose those 2 stamina points, and you take us to whatever the page is. Oh, we couldn't have even had 20. 18 is our max, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
So, I'm just going to take it down by 2 and we'll keep it at 15 because simple maths, I can't figure out.
You peer into the gloomy cave and see it has a very high ceiling. Inside, the air is cool, but it has a stale, musty smell. You see a half-open door at the back of the cave and walk towards it. "It's a bit dark in here," says Goose, "but not to worry, I've brought fire torches with me." He lights the torches, which flood the cave with warm light. He hands a torch to you, and looking up, you see hundreds of large bats hanging upside down from the roof of the cave.
Vampire sword.
But these are not ordinary bats, these are vampire bats, which have been woken by the light of the burning torches. The whole colony takes flight, filling the cave with high-pitched screeching as the bats swoop down to suck your blood. You run towards the door at the back of the cave as fast as you can, trying to fend off the bats with your sword. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same as or less than your skill score,
thank God,
turn to 115. If the total is greater than your skill score, turn to 93. Ready?
Yeah.
7.
Nice, so we're lucky.
Hopefully. 115.
You just managed to escape from the vampire bats by diving through the narrow opening of the doorway and slamming the door shut behind you. Relieved to not have been bitten by the bats. Oh, what if we could have turned into a vampire?
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
They need to make a new one, like Howl of the Werewolf, but vampire one. Unless they've already done that. You stand up and set off down a narrow twisting tunnel, turn to 256.
Ooh, no choices?
No. Do you guys know if there's any, like, fighting fantasy or similar, like, vampire style stories?
You
I know.
mean like the Dracula?
Well, yeah, that one as well, but there is one on the postcard, which I'm sure there's one that is about vampires, which should be quite cool.
You ready for this?
Yes.
In the gloom of the tunnel, you do not notice a tripwire that spans the width of the passageway.
Yeah, choice.
At ankle height. You inadvertently trip over it and trigger a trap. Test your luck.
Oh.
If you are lucky, turn to 13. If you're unlucky, turn to 108.
Could be a potential drink.
How many test your looks?
Why was there not, like, some kind of luck or some kind of choice between not stepping on the... Oh, great. You can get a 1.
How about you drink and you re-roll your 5 until you get below a 6?
What do we need to get then? You've got a 3, so we need to get a 3 or
Or
lower.
should we be unlucky? What do you reckon? Should we cheat? Should we have a little cheat?
Have a cheat and be unlucky?
No, and be lucky. Or should we just go with the unlucky roll? Should we cheat? Let's cheat.
I've got another Dracula one by J.H. Brennan. Is that another Choose Your Own Adventure? Choose Your Own Adventure book? Right, we're going to cheat. I'm going to re-roll my dice for a significant amount of vodka gin mixer.
Significant.
Ugh.
Leave my dice alone!
Right, you had a
3.
3, so I can get a 3. I got a 1 out.
Oh, out of the box. It doesn't count.
Yes!
Nice.
Lucky.
Okay, we still got to lose a luck point for that though.
Yeah.
Where were we? What page were we on? Turn to 13.
Six darts are released from small holes in the tunnel wall, but miraculously, none of them hit you. That was a miracle.
It was a miracle.
That was a bit too close for comfort, Goose says, exhaling sharply as you walk on. I wonder if it would have killed Goose. 194.
It's not long before you arrive at a four-way junction. If you want to follow the left-hand tunnel, we're going to need a map, aren't we?
Yeah.
If you want to follow the left-hand tunnel, turn to 236. If you want to go down the right-hand tunnel, turn to 338. If you want to carry straight on into the tunnel ahead, turn to 286.
I feel like
We're at
that's
crossroads.
So we're in the vampire cave, right?
Yeah. What do you reckon? Straight?
Oh, I'll go straight ahead. That's got to be a false. And what was it? One of the caves in Firetop Mountain was completely left.
Yeah. I always go left. You always go right. That is our problem.
For something like this, should we just roll for it?
Yeah.
Highest number
Okay.
is the page we go to. So I'm gonna say right. So the highest.
You roll for right. I'll roll
Yeah.
for left.
Yeah. You-
Definitely not going straight.
Yeah, I don't want to go straight. Straight's like the fake option.
Okay. Oh ho!
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, okay. So we're
Going
going
left.
left. Yeah.
Turn to 236. Pressure is on.
So we might need to keep adding to this map because it might be a labyrinth. Okay. The tunnel continues straight on, and you walk along it some distance before noticing a slight incline in the floor, which gradually gets steeper. So we're going uphill.
Okay.
Goose is half a step ahead of you, chatting away merrily, when he suddenly stops in his tracks and looks down. A stone slab in the floor has dropped down slightly under his weight. You immediately hear a rumbling sound. Oh, it's going to be a boulder. Indiana Jones. Let's finish it first. We might be jumping to conclusions. Run for it, screams Goose as a huge boulder comes into view, rolling towards you at speed. You turn and run as fast as you can as the boulder thunders down the tunnel. If you are wearing elven boots, turn to 40. If you are not wearing elven boots,
Pretend we're wearing elven boots.
no. Maybe we didn't write down the page, did we, for that?
No.
Did anyone know the page we were on when we entered this cave?
We're not wearing elven boots.
We're not wearing elven. If you're not wearing elven boots, turn to 157.
I feel like Goose is gonna die.
Probably.
You run as fast as you can down the tunnel with the rumbling noise of the boulder rolling down behind you getting louder and louder. Ahead you see the tunnel narrows slightly, but you dare not look back. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is less than or equal to your skill, turn to 101. If the number rolled is greater than your skill, turn to 359. So we want it to be lower. We never know with these two. No!
We need to find out what number
We
the
did
page was.
checkpoint. Fuck.
We need to
Wait,
figure out.
let's follow through.
We will be if this boulder comes down the road.
359. Oh, I'm sorry. Talking of Elden Beats, that new Lord of the Rings show is great so far. We watched the first.
No, we've watched both of them.
Oh, we watched the first one?
Up to date.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the production values on that thing is awesome. It looks as good, if not better, than the movies. And we watched House of the Dragon this morning as well, which was awesome too. Right, we really need to figure out what page we're on, I think. The boulder bears down on you and you glance over your shoulder. You trip on a loose rock on the tunnel floor. You tumble head over heels and do not have time to get back on your feet before the huge boulder rolls over you with dire consequences. Your adventure is over. There are 2 Final Fantasy vampire books, Vault of the Vampire and Revenge of the Vampire. Awesome, Stephen. Do you get to play as a vampire or become a vampire? The troll was awesome, yeah, that was like straight up Binds of Moria stuff. Yeah. So I remember being at 385.
Do you?
We killed the golem.
Oh, nice one. I've checked my 339, but that was probably earlier.
That was before the golem. You should say. Alright, we're gonna have to make a massive drink for this.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I think we need, once we accomplish this quest line, then we'll have a checkpoint, I think.
Do you remember what our skill and stamina and everything were?
We haven't lost any before we enter the cave, just the one luck point, I think. We went left, and that was it, wasn't it?
What did we do the luck roll for?
I don't think we even took the luck point off for that.
Did we not? Okay. Sorry.
The vampire bats.
Yes.
So 115.
115. 115.
256.
That was it. We tested our luck for the tripwire.
And we were unlucky. No, we were lucky, weren't we? We took it off, right?
No, I thought we were unlucky.
No, we were lucky. We drank for that one.
Yeah.
194.
This has got to be getting close.
Alright, so we can go left or right?
Do you still want to go left? Or should we go... We don't have elven boots.
Write down 194. It'll save us some time if we do die.
Yeah.
We might as well try and go all the way left and...
Really? Even with the boulder?
But what happened? Wasn't there another option after going?
We had to roll skill.
Was there not something before that?
No. We came to the boulder.
Oh,
and we had to roll skill to... Because we didn't have elven boots. But I have a horrible feeling that Goose might die if we... Even if we are successful. We could try it. Do you want to try left again?
Let's try left again. So
is 194 our new checkpoint?
Yes.
Right, let's have a big drink.
Revenge is worth about 150 quid. Oh man. Do you think... Do they have they lost the rights to those? Will they ever be able to republish them again? Because I saw Ian Livingstone quote someone today about republishing. Well, someone asked him if they were going to republish stuff with old artwork, and he kind of hinted at it. So, are all of those like wizard books out of the question or not? Because I really want to play some of those ones.
Charity shops.
236. I don't think we're gonna have much luck finding fighting fantasy in charity shops. To be fair. Are there any books like this for Star Wars or Witcher? I'm not sure if there's any licensed ones, but there definitely are things that are similar to it.
Oh, Witcher would be ace.
Bloodborne.
Okay, so this is where Goose is yelling, run for it. We're not wearing elven boots, so we've got to go 157. So we're rolling again for our skill. Ready?
Yep.
Less than 8, please. Right, I rolled a 6, so I will drink and reroll. What do we need?
8? 8 or below.
Is it 8 or below?
Yeah. Okay, so we were lucky there. First time around. No worries.
101.
You reach the narrow section of the tunnel and seconds later hear the grinding sound of rock thumping into...
Grinding and thumping.
the wave going down on the loud grinding sound of rock thumping into rock behind you. The boulder has come to a complete stop. Wedged between the tunnel walls, you see that there is no way past the boulder. The tunnel is blocked. Goose is panting heavily, exhausted from running so fast. You walk to the junction and decide which way to go. Turning right would only take you back to where you came from, and it's not an option. If you want to turn left, turn to 286. If you want to cross the junction and walk straight on, turn to 149.
So if we go left, we're technically going straight ahead. If we're going straight ahead, we technically go original right. Yes.
Should we go right then?
Yes, I'm also going to write that that's a dead end.
Yeah.
That went Boulder.
Oh, nice. It's a circle with a bit of shading in it, to be fair.
It's got lots of shading in it. I spent a good 10 seconds on it.
It was beautiful. Right, so cross the junction, walk straight on, 149. Did we lose anything there? No, we didn't, did we?
So we're technically going right.
Okay, 149.
It could have been the pie again. Hey, Beyond Dead!
Hey, Beyond. I think it might have been a giant pie rolling down the hill. I think they own the copyright to all the ones Stephen Eaton wrote, but can't remember any of the others being reprinted. I suppose a lot of them are Jonathan Green as well, aren't they?
We read a Jonathan Green one.
No, we haven't actually, I don't think.
Is that the Lone Wolf one? No.
Jonathan Green did Howl of the Werewolf and some other ones, I think.
Oh my god.
What?
Maybe right was not the way to go. Goose notches his bow and you draw your sword in readiness. Is this real? Is this the right way? If you want to cross the junction and walk straight on, turn to 149. Goose notches his bow and you draw your sword in readiness. The spine-chilling screeches get louder and are deafening by the time the hideous creature comes into view. Flying towards you at speed is a screaming demon.
Oh no.
This is the picture of the screaming demon.
Let me see the screaming demon. The semen demon. Oh, we've seen this picture before. We thought this was like an old man before.
In a loincloth.
Yeah.
A huge ghost-like undead creature which almost fills the passageway with its billowing grey shroud. It has an enormous head with a gaping mouth and small white eyes. It has long tendrils for arms which uncoil as it bears down on you. Goose fires off several arrows which fly harmlessly straight through the demon. It suddenly stops less than a meter away from you, hovering on the spot, and lets out a high-pitched scream which is so painful that you drop to your knees, covering your ears with your hands. Goose's face is contorted with pain, but you see he's trying to speak to you. Earwax, he screams. Do you have any goblin earwax?
I don't think we do.
If you possess a jar of goblin earwax, turn to 345. If you do not have goblin earwax, turn to 240.
A quick look.
We need earwax.
Did we not pick it up?
We didn't. We could have done.
You need so much money in this game.
But if we didn't buy the horse...
Yeah, we would have
could have been able to afford all of these things. If you do not have the goblin earwax, turn to 240. We probably need shit off the people there.
The horse was the worst
Willow
choice.
let me down from day one.
You shake your head and see the anguish on Goose's face. He begins to scream in pain, which only makes the screaming demon screech louder. The pain in your head becomes unbearable and you drop to the floor and pass out. You are mercifully unconscious when the demon's long tendrils slide into your mouth and drain the life force from your body. Your adventure is over.
We've died 3 times in 50 minutes.
Okay, so I guess it's back to the checkpoint.
Can you have a rummage in your ear?
There's plenty.
What sort of earwax is it?
Goblin earwax. So, we're back at the checkpoint. Do we check out the straightforward path to see what's down there? And
We might as well.
And if that comes to a failure, I guess we
Start
again. Yeah, and don't buy the horse. Okay, so what page was the
194 was the checkpoint. We have to drink because we're going back to it.
Yep. Carry on straight ahead down the tunnel, 286. There we go. 286. I'll drink.
You enter the new tunnel and keep walking until you come to a wooden lever. Lever?
Either will do. Leather, I would normally say.
It's a lever, which is protruding from a slot in the right-hand wall. Beyond the lever, there is a row of dragon heads carved in stone lining both sides of the tunnel wall. Their mouths are hanging open and plumes of smoke are drifting out of their nostrils. If you want to pull down on the lever, turn to 170. If you would rather walk on without touching the lever, turn to 324.
Keep hold of this page because I feel like we've got the checkpoint just before it. We may as well just try it, and if we get burnt to cinders, so be it.
Pull it?
Yeah.
170.
Pull the dragon up. 170. You grip the lever and begin to pull down on it slowly. You hear a sound like stone grating on stone, followed by a soft hissing sound like gas escaping. There is a sudden whooshing sound as flames shoot out of the dragon's mouths. The flames die down before shooting out again. A few seconds later, fire continues to belch out of the dragon's mouths at intermittent intervals. If you want to push the lever back up, turn to 2. If you want to chance running past the fire-breathing dragon heads, turn to 210.
Chance it, because it's probably triggered something later.
In like a chest somewhere or something.
Tomb Raider style.
210. Lever, not leather.
Lever, not leather. Yeah, lever, that's what I say, John. I agree.
The thing is, have you ever, in like real
Lever's American.
in real life situation, have you ever had to use that word before?
Yeah,
When?
when I was pulling my levers.
What levers?
The ones I've got.
The only time I ever hear lever or leather is when you fucking play
Tomb Raider.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
And if it's American, it'll be leather.
I don't think anywhere in the world is built with a lever or a leather right now.
Is that a lever? Is that lever beyond dead, or is that lever?
Liver. Liver alone. Right, where are we?
With Goose by your side, you stand by the first dragon's head and wait for the next burst of flames. As soon as the flames die down, you run as fast as you can down the tunnel. If you are wearing elven boots...
Did we even see an option to buy elven boots?
No. If you're not wearing elven boots, turn to 328. Leather in US.
Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 351. If you are unlucky, turn to 224. So, we have a luck skill 5 now.
Yeah, it's leather in USA.
Should we go for it? 2.
Okay, so I need to get a 3 or less?
Yes.
Is it luck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drink.
Yeah, do it. All these luck rolls that we could have avoided by having our items.
Fuck.
Maybe you had to kill Elrond and take his shoes. We haven't come across him yet.
Yeah.
Nice, 4. If you're lucky, turn to 351. I think he's one of the only characters I'm not sold on in that Lord of the Rings show, just because I'm so used to Hugo Weaving. He doesn't quite fit the bill.
Which one's Elrond?
The one who does the hammer contest with the dwarf.
Really?
Yeah, the really pompous guy.
Oh, I never... I didn't... The link wasn't there for me.
I think they said his name a few times.
I didn't hear it. Maybe I wasn't wanting to hear it.
But the orc designs were really cool.
Deduct a look.
Oh, great.
Cambridge Dictionary says that lever is UK pronunciation and lever is US, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but you say couch and I say sofa. You say quite a lot of American words.
Really?
Yeah, I've noticed. There's something else you say.
Trash.
Yeah, you say trash.
I don't say trash.
No, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You've said trash before. I say rubbish.
I never say rubbish or trash.
What do you say? What do you call it?
Go and take the bins out.
No, you do. You say couch and I say sofa. Couch is
We've
American.
always said couch growing up.
Have you?
Yeah. Kept chatting up Gladriel.
Yeah. I didn't realise who that was. I thought he was her dad.
No, that was the one at the beginning.
No, I know who you're talking about, but in the Lord of the Rings films, I thought Hugo Weaving was...
No, that's
dad.
Arwen's dad.
Ah, yeah.
Galadriel is
The blonde.
Gandalf's boyfriend.
Galadriel is Gandalf's boyfriend.
Yeah. For real.
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Gandalf's.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're saying...
I know. I made a mistake. I know. I realised. I'm talking strictly about what's his name? What's the actor called?
Wheelie. Who?
Gandalf's actor.
Sir Ian McKellen.
That's it. I was going to say
Red
Ian.
painted his sofa material. Did you know that?
His couch.
His couch material. You run as fast as you can. You run as fast as you can past the dragons' heads, passing the last one just as flames shoot out from them again. Luckily, you only suffer a minor burn. Lose 2 stamina points. Oh well, we're still alive. Goose dies.
What?
No, Goose gets past them without being harmed, although he has to dive down headfirst to slide past the dragons at the end of the row to avoid being burnt.
Is Sean pissed? I'm getting there.
I think I am.
I'm very much a lightweight, and a stein of vodka will do that to you.
And I put gin in it. So.
Exactly.
He picks himself up and says, I learnt to slide like that playing baseball in Port Blacksand.
Baseball?
Baseball.
It's not baseball.
Baseball, but it's called baseball in Port Blacksand.
What's the one in Final Fantasy called? Blitzball.
Blitzball. Not bad, hey, for an old man. You clap insincerely, grinning, and carry on walking up the tunnel. Turn to 276. Oh, getting a real little bond with Goose.
Let's see how long he lasts.
We've still got Trixie in our backpack as well.
Who's been, like, burnt to a cinder.
Yeah.
276. Great.
Oh no.
You soon arrive at a pit which spans the tunnel. Goose drops a stone into the dark depths of the pit, and it takes a few seconds for it to hit the bottom. The pit is not very wide across, and with a running jump, you are both able to jump over it with ease. You walk on and become aware of sickly gurgling sounds echoing down the tunnel. It's not long before you arrive at the iron barred door, which has a key in the lock. On the other side of the door, you see undead creatures with pallid faces and rotting flesh pressed against the bars, their skeletal arms reaching through, most with broken bones and missing fingers. You have arrived at the cave full of zombies who are raging with anger. If you are wearing the ring of zombies, did we get that?
I don't know, it sounds familiar.
Turn to 6-6 if you do not possess this item. It does ring a bell. I think someone gave it to us, did they not?
No, I would have written it down. We've got the Ring of Strength. I think we've seen the Ring of Zombies. Oh, we could have bought it. We could have bought it, but it was a one-use item off that merchant.
Which merchant?
It was a merchant
in the fair.
In the illusionist shop, which I put a little heart next to remind me that it's important.
Maybe write down zombie ring.
So we're probably dead here, but at least we know what we need to do on the next playthrough, which is important.
If we can decipher the notes in the notepad. I'm going to show you the picture because, like earlier, this book has some really cool art. I know it doesn't really focus well, but the art in this one is really cool, actually. So
we're gonna die.
Yeah, let's savor it before we die. So if you're wearing the Ring of Zombies, turn to 6-6. If you do not possess this item, turn to 135. Did we not get the illusion ring that he told us about, though?
What illusion ring?
The one which he was using when he turned into that zombie with his abdomen.
No, he said that one was for sale.
Oh.
So, as in, like, that's the one you're gonna need, probably, later on in the book.
Basically, the horse has completely destroyed our...
It's not endgame yet.
Had no money at the shop.
Yeah, we had 0. I think we had 0. You have no option but to fight the zombies. You tell Goose that you will attack the front row through the iron bars whilst he shoots as many zombies as he can with his bow. Goose counts his arrows and says somberly, I have 12 arrows left and I can count 15 zombies. You strike down 3 zombies pressed against the iron bars and tell him to let loose his arrows. Roll 2 dice. The total rolled is the number of zombies that Goose takes down.
2 dice. Oh,
You
nice.
open the door. Yeah, but this is at 12. You open the door and charge into the cave to fight the remaining zombies. Fight them one at a time. Each one will have the same skill and stamina.
Oh, we could be here all night then.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Let's do it. Please.
This is gonna be a lot of
6.
zombies. Okay, 5. So we've got 7 zombies.
Right. This is a bit like Blood of the Zombies by Syrian. Yeah, we saw that. They actually had a copy of it for like 22 quid and we were considering it, but we might have to have a look online for that one because I didn't even know he did a zombie book.
Should we have a quick provisions snacking?
Yes, why not?
What, 1?
Yeah, we can only use 1, I think.
Yeah.
So that takes us down to 7, was it?
Yeah.
7. Our stamina is
17.
We're gonna have to try and remember the stamina in case or is there no going back from this point now?
There's no going back. I think if we die here, we start again.
Yeah.
So, to the battle screen.
Yeah. Is there a way we can speed this up though?
We could drink some zombies away. Oh, we don't have a zombie. What were we thinking when we brought these enemy lists up?
The same thing when we start any book. We have no idea what's inside it.
They're not bandits.
Ogre.
That's not a zombie.
It's zombie-ish.
I think this is the nearest to zombies that we have.
Boulder. He's got a fur coat.
Yeah, all zombies wear fur coats. Right.
Okay, right. Blood of the Zombies is not great.
It's not great.
Is it really bad, or would we still have a blast with it? Is it good in like a zombie apocalypse sort of situation? There's a lots of
6 and 6.
what's the word? Like
6.
references and stuff. Right, so what we're doing is 6 and 6 for the zombies.
Oh no. This is gonna take ages.
That's what I'm saying. We need some kind of shortcut here for entertainment value.
How about we one-shot the zombies?
Take a drink for each one.
How about... No. If we beat the fight, if we beat the roll, we one-shot them. But if the zombie beats the roll, we take 2 stamina and have a drink.
So we just have a drink as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me. So how many have we got to fight?
7.
But we one-shot them.
But we won.
So we need some kind of tally chart, so...
Leave it with me. I have a pen. I'm
Quick.
only this much drunk.
Get the tally chart camera out.
We don't have one.
Oh yeah, next time. No, let's never have
Yeah,
this.
no, that's right.
Okay, so guys, yeah, that is what's going to happen. We're going to be... Because we have to fight 7 of them,
7 zombies, yes.
we're going to one-shot kill them if we get a good enough roll. And if they do damage to us, we'll take the damage and we'll also have a big chunk of drink. So
Yes.
let's do it.
And then do we have to roll again to fight them? So say if we fight zombie
Yeah.
number 1,
Yeah.
so we have to roll again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, this could be bad.
The foreseeable future.
It
Let's
could
see.
be extremely bad.
Okay,
Let's
right.
go.
Right, our roll.
What are we at? 8? 18. Good start.
What's 18 plus... What's...
He's
12
basically got to get
6?
12. He's got to get rolled 2 6s to
Yep,
do it.
okay.
Nice.
Number 1 is down. It's one of Steve's worst. He made it extremely hard. Sean, if you DM me, I've got a spare copy I'll send you. Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah, sure,
John, you legend.
Yeah, what a man, man.
Even though it's the worst one, we will still play it like 100%.
Yeah, I'll drop you a DM on Twitter or something. Yeah, John. Right, so zombie number 2 out of 7.
8. 14 versus his 6.
10, 11.
11. Nice.
Zombie number 2 down. I think I am pissed. Zombie number 3.
15 versus our 6.
It's 6.
His. Oh my god.
18, right? So we take 2 damage and we take a hefty drink.
I'm going to refill my stein.
Right, we're on zombie 3.
Yes.
The tally is strong.
What are we on? 8, 9, 10.
14, 56, 17 for us.
12, nice.
So we're on to zombie 4.
Yes.
Hey, Legend, how you doing?
Hey, Legend!
Hope you're well. You're joining us during a zombie massacre, hopefully. Our roll 10, 15 for us.
Versus... Nice!
Zombie number 5 was that?
No, that was 4. So we've got 3 to go.
Just rejig this. 3 zombies to go. I'm doing good. Good. Is this your first time checking out the stream, or have you been here before? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, we only got a 10?
We got a 10, so zombie number 5.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Beautiful. What luck. What luck.
So we've got 2 zombies left to fight.
Yes.
8. 17.
17 for us, so zombie.
16. What was our roll?
We got 17, I think.
Did we?
Yeah.
Right, so it's equal.
So nothing happens there.
Stevens.
Legend has been following on Hololive for 2 years. Oh wow.
Oh
Long
my
time.
god.
Gee, awesome.
It's probably because we call everybody a legend, so...
Followage. I've never heard of that keyword before. That's quite cool, actually.
That again.
So this is zombie number 6.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10, onto 13.
13 for us.
6. 8.
Last zombie.
6 is dead, yeah, last
Right.
one.
Final zombie. 12,
17.
17 for us. Final zombie roll.
Hey!
You did it.
That was too easy.
7 zombies. Imagine how long you'd be there if you rolled like a 2. All that.
Right.
And did it legit as well.
If you win, turn to 306.
I think the reason we're more pissed than usual is because we haven't had any tea yet.
Yeah.
Goose cheers when the last zombie topples over and lies twitching on the cave floor. Whilst he is retrieving his arrows, you notice that the cave has a disgusting smell so bad that you are forced to hold your nose. If you want to search the cave, turn to 163. If you want to walk over to the iron barred door at the back of the cave, which opens into another tunnel, turn to 383.
We're in here now, we might as well search it.
Yeah, we might as well cover
Or
the
is
bases.
that disgusting smell a warning and we might die if we actually, like, search what it was?
No, we might as well go ahead with it, to be fair, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fight our way out of it somehow. I probably watched around 10 streams I had to guess, though. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
for the
Legend.
support. If you want to walk over to...
I hope this is interesting for you then.
All you find in the cave is a pile of old clothes on the floor, which are sopping wet and ingrained with dirt. The smell coming from them makes you want to retch. If you want to search through the clothes, turn to 28. If you'd rather go over to the iron barred door at the back of the cave, which opens into another tunnel, turn to 383. Are we going to die if we search through these clothes? Or are we going to find something awesome?
Surely we won't die from rooting for these clothes.
I feel like this is like a third warning.
Yeah. Maybe we should leave them then. Eating some Portuguese eggs and rice right now. Oh no.
Portuguese eggs?
We are pretty hungry. I think we'll eat after this stream.
Yeah. Are we searching through the rancid clothes? Keep finger on the page.
Let's do it and drink.
Ah! What do you mean and drink? Why are we drinking?
In case we
If
die.
we fail?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
We'll drink if we die. It doesn't take long for our
Oh, it was a Portuguese sausage.
Portuguese sausage.
It might be Portuguese sausage and Portuguese egg
I
sausage.
assume Portuguese eggs don't taste too much different from.
I really want to know what the difference with a Portuguese egg was.
Okay, so whilst rummaging through the wet clothes, you suddenly notice maggot-like worms crawling up your arms. They are flesh grubs. Blind parasites latch onto your flesh with tiny barbs in their suckered mouths, which they use to suck your blood. Roll 2 dice. The total number is the number of flesh grubs digging into your flesh. Roll 1 die. This is the number of flesh grubs you manage to brush off your arm before they draw blood. Lose 1 stamina point for each remaining flesh grub on you, if any. If you are still alive, you manage to brush the remaining bloodsuckers off your arm without further loss of blood. There is nothing to be found in the old clothes, so you walk on back to the cave to open the bar door.
So we've got to roll 2 dice for the amount of stamina we lose, basically. Did you hear that?
There's thunder outside. This is not going to end well. No, I don't think so. So we need to roll 2 dice for the amount of leeches on us.
They're not leeches, they're flesh grubs.
Flesh grubs.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's an even bigger one.
So we down to 5 stamina points then.
There are 10 grubs on us, and we roll 1 die, and this is how many grubs we can take off us.
Really?
Yes. So whatever this is, we take that off.
Okay, I see.
So we rolled a 10, right?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, yeah. So we take 4 stamina points off, turn to 383.
That's not too bad. Are they grubs still on us then?
Forever.
Forever?
Yeah. This is not looking good for us.
We're still alive though. We normally don't survive past this, so...
Well, we probably would have. We have died like 5 times already.
You see a key in the lock on the other side of the door and reach through the iron bars to unlock it. The tunnel continues straight on for some distance, gradually getting narrower, until you finally arrive at a bronze door which is covered in cobwebs and looks as though it hasn't been opened in years. You brush away the cobwebs and see that the door has a central panel bearing the head of a gorgon inlaid with gold. She has an evil, piercing stare and writhing snakes on her head. So a gorgon's like a Medusa then.
Yes.
When you try to open the door, you see that... You see that the lock is also made of gold. If you have a gold key, we've needed a gold key before.
Yeah, that was to give to that guy who was singing about keys. Maybe it's giants. Yeah, there's the soundtrack of the game, and there's also the striking thunder and lightning outside, so it's getting quite tense.
If you have a gold key, turn to the number engraved on it. If you do not have a gold key, turn to 288.
So at least we know to keep the key for the gorgon if we do get one.
Should we eat some provisions now?
Yes. So how many can we have?
3.
8, 12, 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's use 3 provisions, taking us down to 654. And our stamina is back to the base rate of 8.
You're in trouble, John. Why are you spooking us?
Yeah, it's definitely a bad omen, isn't it?
Well, we don't have a key, so we might not even be able to get in. 288.
But we know, let me write that down. Keep key for Gorgon.
Key for Gorgon.
For Gordon.
Gold key. The Gorgon door.
Yeah. Goose asks you if you have a pick lock. If you do own a pick lock, turn to 326. If you do not own a pick lock, turn to 235.
Or a pick lock. It's going to tell us to our journey ends here now, isn't it?
Yeah. 235.
Because we didn't come equipped.
We haven't earned any.
Oh.
Where's our gold gone? We're on the battle page still. Okay.
We don't have any gold anyway. Goose shakes his head in disappointment. Now what are we going to do? He says glumly. You reply that you have no option but to go back to Hamlin and find a key which might fit. Which might fit the lock or a pick lock. It takes a long time to retrace your steps and fight your way out of the tunnels. You finally step out into the daylight, exhausted from your toils. Look, shouts Goose, pointing towards Hamlin. The Iron Giants! In the far distance, you watch soldiers on horseback ride out Hamlin and gallop towards the giants. You watch on in horror as the giants swat them away like flies and continue their march on Hamlin, crashing through the stone archway as though it wasn't there. They forge on, destroying every building in their path. There is nothing you can do to save Alancia. You have failed your quest.
You probably won't be able to hear that because our mics.
Oh, that would have been so good.
She read that, the lightning struck really loud.
Your
Thunder.
adventure is over.
Where is Jill, Master Unlocking, when you need her? Yeah, exactly. I think she's too busy chatting up Barry somewhere.
We're dead! We're gonna have to start over.
Yes.
Do you want to start now, or do you want to start fresh on a new stream?
Let me just read that. I remember one stream I watched of yours, but you were at a cafe, I think, because people were walking behind you.
At a cafe?
A cafe?
I don't think we've done any with people walking behind us.
Unless it was a video on YouTube. I can't see it being the stream.
Yeah, it might have been a YouTube video, or it might have been in the living room.
Possibly. So we have succumbed to our fate and died. So should we? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do our stats again from scratch?
We could do our stats again, like proper start fresh with the. Let's get everything set up, ready to start again.
Yeah, so we can just get straight into the story
Yes.
next time. So let's do that, guys. We have a lot of knowledge on our backs now for next time, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna write new game here.
Did you die again? I got kicked out. Oh no! What happened? Did the stream just
You died.
We did die. Yeah, we failed our mission basically. So we need to figure out a way to get through those caves. We need items. We need to not buy the horse. So
What if the horse comes in handy?
no, I don't think so. Oh, not unless we don't cross the river.
No, we need to cross the river.
I don't think you died though. It did say your adventure is over.
Your
So.
adventure ends here.
Well,
It's
we could be in.
basically-
Yeah. Our character's in perpetual. What's the word? Like no goals to achieve. Yeah. So
Yeah.
We just sat there and watched the world crumble.
We're still alive though.
So let's re-roll our stats then, right? We're going to start from scratch.
Yeah.
So let me change our goal to 50.
50 gold, 10 provisions. Are you rolling for skill?
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to roll for our skill now. 6.
Oh,
6. So we have skill 12.
look at that. We didn't even cheat that time.
There we go.
Watch me get 1 for luck now.
Looking good. And we know when to not lose skill as well this time around, hopefully.
He may have gone the wrong way. I wouldn't say it was the wrong way. I would say we just didn't have enough.
We needed the key.
Yeah,
We
where did
needed
we get a key
we needed the
from?
key a lot earlier. When we were still in Hamlin, I think. So I think
Yeah, but maybe we shouldn't give the key away if we find a
no,
gold
we
key.
need to. That's what I said. Keep the key for the
Yeah,
Gorgon tomb. So let's roll for our stamina.
Oh, that's
12,
bad.
13, 14, 15, 16. 16. It's not bad. It's all right. Do you want to roll
Should I
again?
drink and reroll my 1? Or did you get the 1?
We are at the end of the video, so you might as well just take a massive drink. For
Did I roll the 1 this
You rolled the 1. It's got to be worthy of a reroll for our stats.
Okay. Hand it over. Give me my 1. That's alright.
So what's that then? 12,
13. What?
12, 14, 15, 16, 17,
19.
17. No?
19.
19. 19. That's better than what we had before. Let's
Love how
stick
the
with that.
thunder is rumbling as we
I
cheat.
know you guys can't hear it, but it's really thundering out there. It's crazy. Classic Ian Livingstone collect all equipment adventures. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the ones that
I don't
really.
like them though.
I do, but it means
do
multiple
think
playthroughs.
Yeah, like there's no going back really
Yeah,
when you get
so-
to the end.
You want to roll for our luck
Look.
score?
You good? Yeah.
Yes! That's right, that's
Okay.
it. This is going to be the winning playthrough.
I feel like that's cheater scores though.
We didn't cheat, besides
We
the
did.
stamina.
cheat.
Yeah, but the ones that count, the ones that really matter.
Fair enough. That's
Yeah.
a good setup.
Okay, guys, then we are at the end of part 3, unfortunately. We've learnt a lot along the way. We are going to be starting fresh again next time. We've got our new stats, so we can jump straight into the story. And I guess we'll be heading back through it. We'll try and speed it up a bit next time, so we don't have to spend too much time reading the same things over and over again. But
It's not the horse. Definitely not.
So
do not get
the horse was a hefty amount of items we could have bought. So we're gonna do that differently. Maybe even figure out if we can go anywhere else before we even go across the river to Hamlin.
I've just had a horrible feeling. What if we need the horse to get to the ferry?
No, we bought it just before it at the guy's shack.
Okay.
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 So we'll have a think about it off stream about what we should do. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you watch this live on Twitch or if you watch this on the YouTube channel when it's up and live. So yeah, thank you all. Let us know your comments down below in either the chat or in the comment section about your thoughts on it, and we will be back very soon with part 4 where we start again and make some more progress hopefully. So yeah, see you guys.